G'day, I just want to make a quick video on how to get some audio recordings into the iPad. It goes without saying that the iPad really is a great tool for many things. If you're a photographer, musician, even just content consumption user, it's that's what originally people were saying is a content consumption device, but more and more it's being realized that it's actually you can create content just as well. Uh, so a lot of musicians out there, if you can't afford the big expensive machines and whatnot, there's a lot of good apps that can substitute for that. $20 app like Beatmaker 2. It's just all-in-one studio. um, Anyways, if you want to get some audio in, if you're a musician, I am not. I just like the technology, and maybe somebody's out there who's a real musician, plays guitar and whatnot. Want to get some good sound into the iPad. You have there are several ways to record straight into the iPad. There's some adapters out there that use the audio jack and the headphone jack. It's good, but the problem is that there's some compression going on there. You're susceptible to some distortion. It's not. If you're just making some voice recordings, podcast recording, it's good enough. You can even just use the microphone that's built in as well. But other people want to make some good quality recordings and go better than that, as you want to go through the 30 pin. There's several ways of doing it. I'm just going to talk about one way that I've learned to do it. And I have this device here that's made by Line 6. It's the mobile in. It's a pretty good device. You have your line in stereo where you can plug in your regular 1/8 inch to 1/8 inch. So you can basically sample for you DJers, hip hop music makers, digital music people. You can basically sample anything using your iPhone. I have an iPhone 5 here. There's an iPad 3. You can, if you have a keyboard, any sort, CD player, tape deck, record player, anything that has an audio out, you can capture audio using that 1/8 inch jack adapter. With this particular product, Line 6, it comes, if you're a guitarist, which is what it's really made for, is it comes with this 1/4 inch to 1/8 inch adapter. You plug this side straight into the guitar. This will go in, guitar in, plug it in, and just open up your app like GarageBand and several others. And this Line 6 actually makes their own app called Mobile Pod, which is good to download because there's some firmware updates if you use this particular product. There is some firmware updates, and you can rip away as a guitarist. There's plenty of nice filters, pedals. There's a lot of, check it out. You don't need this device to check the app out. It's free to download. It's called Mobile Pod, and give it a shot. But anyways, for this particular segment, I just want to talk about how to get some audio in. So I have Line 6 mobile in. Cost me about 59 bucks. You can find it at the Apple store on their website. I went to a Guitar Center and I actually picked this one up. It's pretty good device. I have an iPad 3 here. I have it in a case, so went to Amazon and got this 30 pin extender. So this, when I got this at Amazon, this was $9. Got it delivered, and it's pretty nice. So what I'll do with this is it's got a little locking mechanism here, so lock in place, which is convenient because if you plug this in, you got this bulky device, and in the middle of recording, for some reason you move the iPad or something, it can just come off. I don't like it, so I went and got this extender, which works great. I don't have to remove my iPad out of the case. It locks in place, sturdy. Then this side here, plug it in. There'll be a little LED light. Bam, it's recognized. Good to go. I'm not going to use a guitar, but if I did, I would plug, like I said, 1/4 inch jack to 1/8 inch jack, 1/8 inch. Plug this in, guitar input, good to go. But for this segment, I'll just say that I'm just going to use 1/8 inch to 1/8 inch. So I'm going to use the line-in stereo, which is pretty cool. I'll use this, plug that side, and my iPhone 5. Plug this into the headphone jack. Excuse me. So what I'll do is open up GarageBand. Let's do a new song. And what you want to do is a couple ways. You can use a sampler or do an audio recorder. I'll do that. Here there's a headphone jack symbol up here. You can on channel, on your input settings, there's channel left channel, right channel, or do stereo, which is what I'm going to do. And let's say if I want to make a recording, this isn't, the meter's not moving, but let's say I want to make a sample. I'll go to the Apple iTunes store. Let's just sample some music. Should have had this quicker, but if you know, you can do your iPod library, but you know, you can do that from within the app too. But like, let's say you have some off the wall stuff, or let's do electronic. Alright. I'm going to turn monitor on so I can hear it. Usually you want to use your headphones, but in this case I'm going to just, so you can hear it, I'll just use a built-in speaker. Pretty good. I'll start recording. Alright, that's about all I need. Get the gist of it. So if I go back to my recording, or my track, here I have this one track here of what I just recorded. I can play. Go to settings, I don't want to hear the metronome. And that's simple recording. You have other apps that you can use with this as well. Let's see here. Here's one that's popular, iMPC. It's a drum pad app. Same thing. You got pads here.
Everybody got time for that.
You can sample your own recordings. So same thing. Like let's say you're in the App Store. You want to just sample something that you don't have in your library. I use the Apple App Store because you got 1 minute and 30 seconds of free content that basically you can sample. So let's say you want to just something to record. So anyways, for instance, I'll record, let's let's see here, sampler. I want to record ARM. Let's see here, if I want to record something, I'll go ahead and I'll just play the same thing again. It's recording. Stop. Test it. I can even crop it down, you know, give it a category so you can search out, give it electronic, save to electronic, right, done, and now I have that
Ain't nobody got time for that.
pad. Now that's recorded on one of my pads, and if I go back to sampler, done. Okay, so anyways, sorry I'm not the best speaker, but I hope it helps somebody out if you want to get some music recordings in. You can do so. Line 6, mobile in, iPod, and it's, you know, this particular device just works with plenty of apps out there. So, hey, it's Cass signing out. Thanks a lot. Bye.